be able to perform and teach other people how to make cigars.
Yeah,
That's how you're a master. You got to teach other people as well.
Okay.
You know how to do the process from beginning to end. Blending, fermentation. Blending, yes. For example, some of these cigars contain products, a blend of Colombian tobacco, Nicaragua tobacco, Dominican tobacco. Inside, in the outside, you may have a Dominican wrapper, a Nicaragua wrapper. You could have, in this case, an Ecuadorian wrapper. It's a blend, different type of tobacco.
Boy, I didn't realize it was so...
It's complicated.
Yeah, I mean, because I always like, okay, a cigar is a cigar, but now I understand you have a very sophisticated nose.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can smell the tobacco and know where it's from.
Yes, I do. I can look at the leaf, smell it, touch it, and by the texture, the colors, and the smell, and sometimes the taste, you can tell the difference from Cuban tobacco, Nicaragua tobacco, Colombian tobacco, and Dominican tobacco, and Honduras. Those are the main ones that I use for fillers.
So do you like the blend better, or do you like it better from just one country?
From one country right now, we said probably the best puros, that they call it, come from Nicaragua. That's the market right now, Nicaragua.
And then when it comes to the papers, what's the best?
The wrappers?
The wrappers. Okay. As you can tell, I'm learning about cigars. Rolling.
Yes, the best wrappers in the world come from the U.S., from an area called Connecticut. In Connecticut, they produce shade tobacco. Then they produce also Maduro tobacco. Besides that, after the U.S. will be tobacco from Ecuador, tobacco from Nicaragua for wrappers.
Do very many people roll their own cigars?
Some people roll their own cigar, but not too many, because you know you have a lot of laws, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms laws. You gotta have license, import license.
The government gets
the government wants the taxes.
Okay, I can understand. Now I notice you've got cigars that are all different.
Yes.
These are in I know. I feel like I'm touching his instruments. Okay. Now these are in newspaper, obviously.
Okay.
But can you smoke it like this?
No. This is basically what we call a paper mold. The tobacco is pressed in a wood mold, and for shipping purposes, we put it in a paper mold to keep the shape, the round shape. And then during the events, we add the outside wrapper, and then we have a finished product.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And then after that,
then you can smoke it. You can put the cellophane, cut it, and smoke it.
That's pretty cool. Now, I'm just curious, because part of it is I'm learning about cigars. Does it make much difference which shape they're in as to how they taste? Even if it's the same blend?
No, it is the same blend. The shape has nothing to do with it. But the shape helps for you to do the blending. For example, a larger ring gauge cigar, you can put more blends, and a smaller ring gauge.
Now, do you have a favorite tobacco you like to smoke, or favorite
cigar
blending, or favorite country that they come from? Yeah.
I usually to blend a lot of Colombian with Nicaragua. It's a good blend.
Really?
Yeah, Colombia give you a tobacco that burns real good, mild to medium. Then Nicaragua have a tobacco that tends to be sweet and strong. And you mix those and give you a medium range cigar.
Now I'm just curious, because you're an expert when it comes to this. Do you ever try growing your own tobacco, like you get a plant from? Yeah.
Nicotiana tobacco is the most studied plant in the world, tobacco.
Okay.
And yes, from time to time I get seeds and put in my garden, see the flowers, and look real nice.
Ooh. And then all over the world we keep hearing about organic foods and organic different types of things like that. Does that come into play with cigars?
Absolutely. For example, right now they criticize a lot of Cuba because Cuba is using importing fertilizers from Russia.
Okay.
From an island in the Caribbean, so the level of phosphates and nitrates affect the taste of the tobacco. Now in Nicaragua, they are growing organic tobacco that tastes delicious, real nice. So you could tell the difference, of course, between organic and non-organic tobacco.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I know it's so funny because we're sitting here talking to him, and so if you notice some hands coming through, it's because everybody wants these cigars.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Now, is there anything you would love to share with people when it comes to selecting cigars if they don't really know much about them, or if they're an expert?
Basically, when you choose your cigar, you got to look into the shape you like first, how much time you have to smoke it, and if you have a place to store the cigar, because cigars tend to dry out, so you have to have like a humidor or something to keep it. So you have to take into consideration the storage conditions of the tobacco, the shape, and the taste that you would like to have, and how much time your wife or your husband is going to give you to smoke.
Okay. And the humidor, how important is it, the humidor? Because I see them in different shapes and sizes.
Sure, the humidity.
Is
very
there
important.
one that's better, like shape, size, or anything like that?
The humidity for a cigar is best kept at 70 degrees, 70% humidity. That's what is considered the best, 77.
Okay.
Beyond that, the tobacco starts drying out and become brittle. And it doesn't taste that good.
Who wants a brittle cigar? Can you resuscitate one after you didn't put it in the
Yes, you gotta
humidor?
put it back in the humidor and let it resuscitate after 2 or 3 days. Be back to church.
Oh, you might have saved some people's collections.
Oh, yeah.
Is there
Yes.
anything you would love to share with, of course, either your fans or the people that love cigars out there?
Cigar smoke, enjoy it. Have a nice glass of wine, some cognac, some tequila with it. But this is one of the few pleasures in life that we have, smoking fine, handmade cigars.
And how would you hold your cigar?
How do I hold it?
Yes.
Hold it like
Is that
that.
the right way?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
let me see.
3 fingers.
3 fingers? That's the proper way. Okay. Like that. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And do you say something you don't like in like drinks? You say bon appetit, or you say...
Enjoy your cigar.
Thank you very much. And if people want to catch up with you on the internet, where can they go?
Internet, they can write my name, Efrain Ruiz, and I will come up easily in almost any other internet channel there. Auto cigars, artistic cigars. I have worked for many companies. So if you put my name, I will show up.
Frank, happy smoking. Thank you.
Back.